David, what does this night mean to you, please?
It gives me an opportunity, number one, to be in a room filled with a lot of love, people that understand what it is to lose a loved one, to be able to go in front of a room full of people and share my story of a 15-year loss with my sister, to be able to maybe open some doors to people who don't really understand. I mean, people know there's cancer out there. People know there's cancer. So when I say breast cancer awareness, there are people out there that will say, well, everybody knows about cancer. No, they don't. They don't know the facts, and they don't know what it is. And if you're a 17-year-old young lady, or if you're a 27-year-old young lady, or a 31-year-old lady, you don't know, possibly, that it is your duty as a human being to go and get checked by the age of 30, having a mammogram. So I think in the big picture of things, it's important. It's very important that the facts are explained to them once in a while. And with that, maybe somebody in that room tonight may say, you know, he made sense. You know, maybe I'm kind of blowing this out of proportion. Maybe even though I'm scared to death that I might have cancer, I better go in and get checked. Because there are a lot of ladies that will stop me at events and say, you know, I haven't been to the doctor in 4, 5, 6 years. I'm scared. There's a lady inside tonight who reminded me who she was and that she has a friend. And her friend, who is actually a very close friend of mine, explained to me that she didn't want to go in and get checked because she had this idea in her head that she might have cancer. So she was fearful of going in. And when she finally went in, she actually went into a friend of mine, Dr. Sherilyn Lee. Dr. Sherilyn Lee was Michael Jackson's nutritionist, and she offers free screenings to women. She went in, and she was diagnosed that she was okay, that there was nothing to fear. But fear plays an important role in what we do. I'm a perfect example of that. I wouldn't go to the doctor for years because I was fearful of what I was feeling until my doctor explained, well, you got a choice. You can either die or you can come in and we can give you some medication. Or at the worst, you might have to have angioplasty. But the fact is, it's important. And coming here tonight, number one, is an important factor in entertainers that never get recognized for their work, which I appreciate that in itself. I consider myself somewhat of a music producer, so I appreciate that. I think a lot of people are in all walks of life, not just music, but in all walks of life, a lot of people are not recognized, and their names are not known, and their faces may be known, but in most cases are not. So it's important what he's doing. It's important that others jump on board with what I'm doing. I don't mean support me. I'm saying support the cause. And if somebody in your family, you know, unfortunately, the way the world works is if somebody we love dies, suddenly you want to be a part of this. Why not be a part of it now? Why not take part now and be a part of the big picture rather than wait for somebody to die in order to be a part of something that's affecting so many people in the world? And there's no way that cancer doesn't affect every single living being on this planet. So it's important that we do that. And it would have to be somebody of unknown character, correct? For the most part, not a household name. It would have to be somebody that has not been recognized. Or could it be a legend?
I am speechless, sir. I think your wisdom would dictate the correct answer.
Because let me just say this. Let me say this. The first person that comes to mind when I look out amongst you is Ray Charles. Now, whether or not he deserves another award or not, I don't know, but Ray Charles. I think Ray Charles is a great inspiration to people worldwide. I think he was an amazing humanitarian, a kind and giving, caring, loving soul. And I understand the School Awards is about somebody not recognized, but it's still an important thing to pay tribute to people that gave back. And I think Ray was one of those people.
Wow, that's a beautiful thought. Thank you. And for my last question, I would like...
You're a pretty face. Go ahead, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I would like for you to say, with all that joy in your heart, I am a Schoolie Award winner.
Oh, I am. What, are you kidding? I am going to, you know, they always say that when you win an Academy Award, that you will always have that title when you are introduced, Academy Award winner, blah, blah. Well, guess what? I am a Schoolie Award winner. And I am honored and blessed by this. And I am blessed by my many friends and you.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you very, very much.